Hey everyone, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to day 12 of the 12 Days of Keto Christmas. I'm Joe.
And I'm Rachel.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos. And here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos, and we do product reviews, and we talk about various keto topics. And every Monday, we sit down on the couch for Keto on the Couch. We just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. That's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, in that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it. I love you. Can I just tap you? I love you. We're just like head nuzzling now. Thanks to Lisa, who got me this awesome hat for Christmas. This is the greatest hat ever because it allows you.
It's a game, it's not a hat.
Well, here's the thing. It allows me, no matter what anybody else says, I'm instantly in the reindeer games. You can't block me out of reindeer games like poor Rudolph had to deal with. I bring my own reindeer games. And we're playing. And actually, Anthony totally scored.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's with the pot of coffee?
Well, I need a pot of coffee, and then I was propping up tonight's sponsor.
Can you put this off to the side now?
Sure.
So tonight's sponsor is Just Made Keto, but this is all we have from Just Made Keto in the house.
Because anything that's in the house from Just Made Keto, we eat it.
Yeah.
Because it's delicious.
This one was hidden in the bottom of the freezer. That's why we still have it.
It's
so
all
the giveaway is
turned.
a complete box of Just Made Keto, which is a bunch of muffins and some of their delicious frosting.
You will not be sorry.
So the way you're going to enter into the giveaway for the Just Made Keto is...
Matreya, thank you for the $5 super chat for all the reindeer games.
The way you're going to enter is by leaving a comment down below in the replay of this video, not in the live chat. Live chat doesn't count. It's got to be in the comment section.
Yes.
And then we are going to pick a winner.
Win.
Okay,
How?
So you have a choice. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you right now, you might want to stick around for the entire live stream.
Okay.
Because we do have another special giveaway that we're going to do in this middle of this live stream.
We do?
For 2 other people. But I'm not going to tell anybody what it is.
I don't even know what it is.
And you're going to have to be present to win. So.
Well, okay. I'll stick around for the whole live stream.
Okay, so we have some choices. I definitely want to take tomorrow off because tomorrow's Chris and Miriam's live stream. They already delayed last week for us. So we have a choice of... We could
do it in the live stream?
Do the drawing for this Thursday? Just off of a live stream, like just us personally film it.
Yeah.
Which kind of stinks. And then just like announce it.
You're not supposed to like vote. Like you're not supposed to put what you think.
I think everybody wants us to live stream though.
Okay, yeah.
Or we could do a live stream on Wednesday and announce it. Or
tomorrow is Wednesday, yes.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow is Tuesday, yes.
Or we can still do a live stream on Christmas Eve, but it would be at 8:30 and just announce the winner then.
Okay. So do you guys want Wednesday night live stream or you want
If we do a Wednesday night live stream, there will be no Christmas Eve live stream.
So would you rather
I kind of move more towards Wednesday night but not have a Christmas Eve live stream?
Whatever you guys
But I'm curious what do most people have plans on Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
And what is your vote?
I have none. I want because here's the thing. If somebody is like, doesn't have plans for Christmas Eve, I like...
It wouldn't be a long 1 hour Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but I like having an opportunity to be with them.
I'm kind of the same way.
You're not alone on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Okay, so let us know.
We got some Wednesdays. All right, Wednesday.
Wednesday night. Wednesday. Whatever works good for your family. Wednesday.
You're my family.
Wednesday works better. Okay,
Renee, what works best for my family?
Heather says Wednesday. Christopher says Wednesday, but he can watch let's just do a Wednesday.
We're
gonna go Wednesday 8:30, but there'll be no live stream on Thursday. And then Shauna says perfect. We can pop into a Discord for Christmas Eve, which is awesome.
Okay, I like that.
So that's what we're gonna do. Let's say hello to everybody.
Yes. Hello, everybody.
And then I have a couple of announcements. Oh my gosh, we are so far behind. So we're gonna scan through here real quick.
That's what Betty Boop says in National Lampoons.
So Gail is here, Heath is here, Steph is here, Matreya is here, Sonia is here, Shauna is here. Chris Beach is here.
Hello, Chris Beach.
Heather Heston is here working on her last batch of balls, aka hot chocolate bombs.
Yes.
Let's see. Steph is here.
Hey, Steph.
Cheryl is here. James is here.
Hey,
Annie
Cheryl and
is
James.
here. Lisa is here.
There's Lisa.
Shauna. Eileen is here from Maryland. Caboodle said hello to everybody. Let's see. I saw somebody said something about balls.
I was ringing my bike bell earlier to give
TM Calmont is here.
Well, hello. To give some angels some wings.
Okay.
Because you know, every time a bell rings, an angel gets
their wings.
Their wings.
Matreya said, tomorrow I'm on keto chub meals for 3 days a week. All over indulgence from yesterday. Today has not got me feeling great.
I'm sorry.
We're going to talk about that in a couple minutes.
Yes.
Not her situation, just keto chow in general. Paula said, let's get this party started.
Let's get this party started.
Matreya said, got savory chicken and s'mores in the fridge, all prepped. Lilybug said, I forgot about meaty Monday, made cauliflower pizza instead. That's okay. Ran out of pepperoni halfway through making them and put sliced salami on mine.
Okay, Heather.
Heather's $1.99. Okay.
Thank you so
yes,
much.
give us 1 minute. Let me get caught up on the comments. Okay. Because then I feel bad, and we already.
You should feel bad.
We just say every minute is like the more chat. It's very difficult to stay on top of chatter. Now, when we were small and was able to like see every comment, we just can't anymore. We do our best. We really do our best.
I don't think you're doing your best, Joe.
Lisa said you're wearing your antlers. Awesome.
I am.
Healthy Keto said, I think you're going to hit Joe with the antlers.
I know. It's like, I can pat him out there like, it's okay.
Steph
Don't
said,
be
Joe,
sad.
Bruce Willis and Acts of Violence, very good show. Watched it last night.
Really?
Chris smoked an entire chicken and a rack of ribs today.
What have we been doing with our time? I've been cleaning.
You've been cleaning.
This pigsty. We have a brand new barn that we're living in right now, and it smells much better, and it looks much better than it did this morning.
I played with my drones today. I'm not having good luck with drones. I burnt this motor out today.
Okay.
But see, here's the thing. This is an FPV drone. See, there's a little camera right here.
So you watch the entire accident happen.
You put a set of goggles on, and you're basically inside of this little drone, and you fly around and you can go in and out of trees. And I crashed, which they're made to crash. You can see all the grass marks and everything on here. That's why it's all green. And it landed and it flipped, and there's a little button you can flip to turn it back over. It reverses the props, and I did it too much and I burnt the motor out. So now I gotta wait for a new motor to come. Kind of stinks. It really
Let's
stinks.
get to Heather and Phil, who absolutely, like, we just love them. They're awesome.
Wait 1 second. Heath, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Said,
Thank
happy
you.
Meaty Monday, everyone. I'm not really an emotional guy, but y'all really brought out all the feels. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers.
We
Well,
love
are
you
very
so
welcome.
much,
We love you
Heath.
so much.
And, you know, you're not on this MS journey by
That's right.
yourself. We love you, and we're going to be with you all along the way. Every Monday, from now on, there is no end to
Right.
the Meaty Monday.
That's right.
Every Meaty
Okay,
Monday.
so back to Heather and Phil.
So Heather and Phil, probably two of the greatest people you will ever meet in your life. I absolutely love them. And Heather, I think a lot of times just keeps me sane. Like,
Right.
I just love hearing from her. And she's got the most adorable dog, by the way, too. New Boji that's joined. So Heather and I have exchanged, like, 2020, y'all, to a certain extent has been a bit of a dumpster fire, right? So she sent the most gorgeous ornaments, but I feel like it perfectly signifies 2020. Like, I don't want to change a thing.
Heather's sitting there going, I don't get it.
So, again, we've talked about this before. Amazon, when they package stuff, you don't know what you're getting.
Could come in an envelope.
Could come in an envelope, could come like they're packing a mummy to bury in a pyramid in Egypt.
No kidding, this came in a box like this big.
So
just this little cord. It came in a box like this.
They sent this beautiful Lennox ornament, a snowflake, okay? But they sent it in this box with no packing, no packaging
no bubble
at
wrap,
all.
none of those big inflatable balloon things.
So this beautiful ornament became, like, truly the 2020 ornament.
So we are gluing this thing back together.
We are gluing this thing back together, and it is going on the tree because I think that
it signifies 2020.
I think it says 2020 in a way that no ornament could. Look at this. So there's the leaf, and then the rest of it is sort of like in pieces. This is a 2020 snowflake, absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous. But yeah, Heather, Phil, I think you nailed 2020. I really do. Like, I think this ornament nails it. So awesome.
Chris said, turn up the radio for that sweet sound.
Uh-oh. Right? Like, it's 2020.
Let's boost the audio a little bit more. Let me know if that's too loud. Okay, Shauna said, who does not stick around for a full live? I don't know, but people don't. So Chris and Miriam here. Jennifer said, how many times is Rachel going to knock her antlers into Joe's head? It's so cute.
Probably a lot.
Okay.
At least they're like raft material and not like piercing cactus.
And we will draw the winner for the, whatchamacallit? Why can't I think right now? The bread over there.
Oh, you mean Foxhill Kitchen?
We'll draw that in a little while. Okay, so Keto Chow
yes.
is going to be doing, come January 1st, a 7-day restart. They have this cool box that I need to order because it's got like, I can't wait to put Rachel in a headband, a sweatband, and actually have her fill it with sweat.
Oh, do I have to fill it with
towel.
sweat?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And there's like these little recipes, cards, and it's going to come with like some different keto chow and stuff like that. And I'm super excited about it. So it's going to be a 7-day reset.
I think this is so needed.
We are going to, so here's the thing. We are fasting the whole month of January on keto chow only. Rachel's actually starting off the year, and I probably am too, on a strict fast for a few days. And then we're going to do the whole month of keto chow, and it's a fast we do every single year. But we are going to participate in the keto chow reset. So the only thing is we're not going to eat the regular food. We're only going to eat the keto chow, and I might be incorporating keto chow / keto brick. But we are going to do the exercise portion as well because they're simple exercises.
This is unprecedented for Rachel.
So we're super excited about that. And Chris, Miriam, let us know again. I think they said that the little bundle thing is going on sale on the 26th, but I don't remember. So I'm sure they can put it in here for us. So we're super excited about that.
I am committed to this. I am doing this.
Time for a reset.
This is, well, I need a reset in my thinking. I need 30 straight days of moving, or 31. Is it 30 into January? 31.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Did you not know that trick?
No, we knew the, 30 days have.
It's an accountant trick.
What is it like? There's a poem too, but yeah, I need to do this. I need to start the year off moving every single day. So I'm seriously excited about this. And we brought this out on Keto on the Couch. It really helps if somebody has some direction and not me just deciding what my movement of the day is going to be. Because if I'm in charge of the movement of the day, sometimes the movement of the day is like from the couch to the bed. Yeah. And that's the movement of the day. That's the WOD.
My battery charger is going off. So I told Anthony to go turn it off so that we don't blow up the house charging a LiPo battery.
Please let's not do that.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. And for those of you who may be asking, we do a fast every year. We always dedicate the whole first month of the year to God. And believe me, we need it this year, right? I definitely want a different outcome this coming year than we had this year.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, next thing. It finally came. It only shipped last Tuesday. This is the peanut butter collagen from Perfect Keto.
Do you got some for me to taste?
So I mix this up like a peanut butter milk. Okay.
With almond milk?
So what's in here is 10 ounces of almond milk.
All
I
right.
don't know. It's 10 ounces of almond milk and 10 ounces of water.
All right.
1 scoop of this.
Well, I'm used to just drinking it with water, so this will be a treat, honestly. Don't let me see your face. I know that, I haven't even watched...
But I want to drink a lot.
I haven't watched the reviews that anybody's done because I didn't want to be skewed.
And again, that's like 20 ounces of liquid.
Wow.
That is like peanut butter. That's like drinking a peanut butter milkshake.
That is really nice.
That is really good.
I like that.
It's really good.
It's interesting with the nut butter, sir. Or not nut butter, but yeah, nut milk.
Almond milk.
That is really good.
So a serving of this has 90 calories. It has 10 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, 3 total carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of dietary fiber for a scoop. So, really good.
That's really good.
They are still having, today's the last day of their sale.
Has anybody else tried it?
Down below.
What's your thoughts?
The sale is, I think it's buy one get 15% off, or buy 2, get 15% off. I don't remember. It's linked down below. I
Renee's
know if you
got
buy
me.
4 things, you get
Nut milk.
25% off, and that's all MCT powders and collagens, not just this flavor. So
You're doing a great job.
I'm doing a great job.
Really, I want to pat you on the back.
Kim said Rachel needs to say balls tonight.
Balls. This reminds me, right? Like this came. They're hoops though.
So yeah, pretty much everybody, it looks like, votes for Wednesday.
I'm in.
Ruby said, I have to say, that evening on Rachel, it looks good. Not a lot of people can handle that hat and still look cute.
Thank you, Ruby. I
Christy
appreciate that.
Davis is in the house.
Hey, Christy Davis.
Sonia here said we have church on Wednesday, but we'll join in late after Bible study.
Thank you.
Chris said, wait, what time are we doing a live stream on Wednesday? So normal time,
8:30 p.m.
8:30 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
And we are still going to, or we are at least planning on live streaming on New Year's Eve.
We will be.
Right. So at the same time, at 8:30.
We got to keep it clean. It's New Year's Eve.
Well, we always keep
Don't
it
be
clean.
like partying too hard, sir.
You mean without saying a lot of balls?
Yeah.
Okay. Alan said, I'm out of keto chow. I can't wait for the new flavors. I've been feeling the love of the s'mores flavor for sure.
It's really good, especially if you're a marshmallow fan.
Yeah. Chris said, on my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to reading the comments and to obey the scout law.
Thank you, yes. Donna says, I remind her Bullwinkle. I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle, but I really liked Boris and Natasha. I wanted to dress like Natasha. I thought she was like the coolest.
Heather said it is 2019 because it's when we became friends.
I love that. I love that so much.
That is
Thank you,
really
Heather.
awesome.
I'm so grateful for your friendship. Like, seriously, you have talked me off some ledges, lady.
Stacy said Amazon packaging is the perfect wrapping.
Yeah.
The thing about Amazon is, again, you don't know.
don't know.
Literally had a charger like this show up in that box.
Yeah.
Then there's other times where they take this and they shove it into a little bubble wrap. You just don't know. I think that the way Amazon packages is whoever's sitting there, it just comes across the belt and it's whatever box happens to be closest to me is what this is going
My
in.
prediction is, like, this is what I think. I think that in order to try to help maintain the highest level of productivity, they just surround them with like different packaging boxes, and yeah, they just grab whatever's closest
here
and make it work.
Denise said, Dr. Berry, no live tonight.
Oh, no.
Rachel said, I have to be up at 3 a.m., so I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on
Well,
tonight.
I'm glad you're here, Rachel. I hope you're feeling good. Did you see Nisha's new dog?
I did.
Is that the cutest thing ever? That thing is adorable. Sarah's, she said, I'm late, but I'm here. I'm glad you're here.
So Chris said yes. So the new what is it called? The New Year Start package is going to be available on the 26th,
which is Boxing Day.
Yep. Renee said, dumb question, should I freeze the meat since not making it till Friday?
Oh, Brianna got home to her keto brick prize.
That's awesome.
Great shipping on that keto brick.
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't even hear from them
Wow.
that they got the email.
Great job.
Patty said 30 days from September, April, June, and November all have the 31 except for February, which has 28.
Yes.
I just remember when I was in school, they said a good accountant's trick was you take your knuckles because you always have your knuckles you.
Point with like Disney does.
Okay. And so if you're if you're up on the knuckle, it's a 31, and if you're in between, it's a 30.
Yeah.
And then so you go January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and then you go back because July and August are back to back. And of course, February is just a 28 instead of a 30, but still, that's how you know the 31s. That's
the more you know. All I can think of is that star going across the rainbow going, the more you know.
For some reason, I started watching these things from this woman on YouTube for Disney. It's like all of these different quirks of like things that are myths at Disney, or like things that employees have to do. Like employees have to point with 2 fingers. They can't ever point with 1 finger.
Because apparently it's very offensive to even point with one. I thought that.
And it was also an homage to Walt Disney because of his smoking habit.
He was a smoker.
Yeah.
But I think that it's just a good safety precaution that you don't
I don't point like this.
Yes.
And you always yell at me.
Yes. So I think that's good. I think I'm going to start practicing that. I also thought it was interesting that it's not true that there's an air conditioning inside those hot outfits that they have to wear.
So Chris said, I did the math on the bundle. It's essentially going to be 20% off of the regular price of the components, it's going to be like $65 for the 15 meals, plus you get the swag.
That is stinking
and
awesome.
And the swag is really cool.
It really is. That is such an awesome deal. And if you're...
I should have ordered one so we could have gotten it when it came out.
Can I just tell you that how much money I have spent that's like above $65 to like start the new year off right?
Do you know how much money I spent today like on making sure stuff gets to like get to where they need to go for Christmas? Because like I'm ordering and it's like, okay, it's like 3 days, but who knows with the post office right now. So I'm like, I got to spend the extra $15 for priority mail and still hope it gets there.
No, I'm just thinking about like restarting a year. Do you remember like starting a year with a Nutrisystem plan?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So this is $65 and actually going to work.
Yes.
Like that, I mean, instead of me being like starting the year off with $300 of that like nasty food. Oh my gosh, some of that food is like
horrible.
The nastiest food ever.
Shauna said, hey, I was able to fold, hand, and put away my 3 weeks of laundry today. My hand worked a little. That's awesome.
I'm so glad. She got like some serious cortisone shots in her hand. I just hope you're feeling good. I'm so sorry.
Shell said, I think I could do 10 days, but 30 days may be a little bit too much. That's okay. You don't have to do 30 days.
No, you don't.
Most of the people in our church do some kind of fast for 21
Heather's
days.
like, we'll be back in a minute. I need to yell at Amazon. I feel like you have Amazon on speed dial at this point.
Oh, I'm fighting with Amazon right now because I returned something to Amazon and they're saying I did not return what they sent me, but I did, and it's $265. So they won't give me my money back, and they said we're not returning what you sent. And I'm like, at least give me back what you're saying I sent in, which was one you sent me. I'm like, so now I'm like out the money, and this has been going on for 2 months. I'm like very upset with it.
God bless the post office. I have learned, let me tell you how busy they are. I have started, because I do a lot of shipping for my brother, because we do, you know, comic books and stuff like that. I have found the easiest way to even have any room to drop things off. I'm going at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And there are people there getting the day started at the post office 3 o'clock in the morning.
They are working their butts off. Our mail doesn't normally come till about 11 o'clock. 7:30 this morning, I walked out the door. There were 3 packages sitting at the front door. My keto chow package came yesterday on Sunday, which is like, what? They don't deliver. Usually they only deliver Amazon on Sunday.
If you are thinking about like just, you know, one of the things that I'll do sometimes is just bring a big, one of those things with like the bladder of like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You can have it even delivered to them. Like I bring it with me because it's crazy early, like in the morning, and they're working so hard.
So Sarah, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. She said, quick question, is perfect keto collagen considered a complete protein? I'm wondering if I should keep counting it towards my protein macros. I don't remember if it's a complete protein. I think there might be one thing missing, but I would take it in addition to protein. You're not going to have too much protein. Everybody thinks that you can, well, I have to hit that protein macro when I'm done. Have an extra scoop of collagen. It's not going to hurt you. Drink some bone broth. It's not going to hurt you.
Hair and nails, it really helps.
Your protein macro is the absolute minimum amount of protein you should have, and I would still add to that protein macro. Like, you need protein. Most of us don't eat enough protein, which results in hair loss. It results in being a little lethargic. It results in losing muscle. So I would not worry about it. If you're like, oh, if I have that, I can't have other protein, have all your protein and then have a scoop of collagen or drink some bone broth or all that kind of stuff.
It's really helped me a lot. And I've got to say, like, again, thank you guys so much for helping me to like go gray this year. Because, yeah, my roots are like this thick already.
You couldn't work at Disney World.
I know, because you're not allowed to have...
You're not allowed to have colored hair at Disney World. You can have colored hair, but it's got to look natural,
like
and you can't ever see roots.
That would be hard for me. Because I've had blue hair, purple hair, pink hair, and that doesn't grow natural normally.
Keith wants to know what everybody's favorite cartoon character is. Rachel's costume reminds me of the hunter from Bambi.
Do I look like a victim right now? Like, do I look like Bambi's mom, right? I guess not Bambi's mom. I wouldn't have antlers, but like, do I look like the dad?
I have a question. Like, very Here's regal. A Christmas question.
A Christmas question?
A Christmas question.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm thinking Elmer Fudd.
What is the worst Christmas present that you ever received?
Wow, I gotta think about that.
And
I've gotten some lousy
Now,
ones.
here's the thing: if there's anybody watching and their kids watch too, make sure you don't say like the ugly tie that like.
Yeah, that like Dad got. I gotta top off here.
I am curious what the worst Christmas present everybody got is.
The worst.
And I am going to start off the ball rolling.
Okay, I know what.
And
okay,
I'm going to say those silly 3P green pea in a pod thing that your mother gave us.
Really? The worst of all times.
Oh, yeah.
It was supposed to be like a wall hanging.
I know.
It didn't really do anything. It was
so ugly. And it made no sense because it was 3 peas.
I'll tell you what it was. Barbie. The Barbie dolls, and you get so excited and you see the shape under the Christmas tree of the toy that you've been excited about. You open it up and it is the generic version, the Barbie. That is such a letdown. Don't do that, parents. Like, I would rather have one actual, like, not generic toy. Like, don't give me G.I. Jose. I want G.I. Joe. I don't want G.I. Bill. I want G.I. Joe. One year, I didn't get Ken. I got the $6 Million Man's Boss. That's who I got as a Ken doll. So we don't
I
want...
hope your mother's not on right now.
We don't want the $6 Million Man's Boss. We want actual Ken.
Okay. He said New Year's Eve is going to be a blast. I need to watch several different celebrations to watch all of the balls drop.
Gotta have all those balls dropping.
Kat said, nerding
Dick
out
Clark.
on the Jupiter-Sun great conjunction right now. Happy winter solstice. Yeah, everybody's like lining up right now.
Happy winter solstice. I love that. I
Gail
have some friends
said,
that got married.
have you had the new Chalk Zero hazelnut spread yet? I watched Serious Keto and his daughter, who is not keto, do a review and glucose test. They gave it a rave review. Love to see Joe and Anthony try it. So, I don't have any. We didn't get any. They didn't send me any, which I don't know if I missed the email of do I want it.
The white chocolate mint came in, I noticed.
Oh yeah, I did go to order that when it came out and it was gone when I went to order it. So we didn't order it. So I am curious about it. I know that Steve did that review. I refuse to watch it so that if I do get it, we try not to let that kind of stuff like affect us. And so, I am, just so everybody knows, so the January keto box, because I'm not going to be eating anything in the January keto box.
Yeah.
So my plan is to convince Anthony to do that box with Caleb.
I think that's a great idea.
And then maybe I'll sit here and curate the box like as the keto person, but I won't try anything. But
they'll be honest.
So let them. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get them to do that together. At minimum, you'll have Anthony, and then he'll just eat everything. But I'm gonna try to get Caleb to jump in on that one as well.
And if you ever want to watch them like interact together, check out coastalkids.online. They do the elementary room.
They do the elementary room together.
Sunday school lesson together, and they're way cute together.
And should I give everybody a little sneak peek of a video that we're gonna work on tomorrow?
Okay.
So we have T-Mobile, and T-Mobile has something called T-Mobile Tuesdays. Where you get a deal every week. It's usually a few deals, and like usually there's a restaurant. Like 1 week you got a free Firehouse sub. 1 week they do Popeye's chicken a lot.
Yeah.
Panera they did like 3 months of free unlimited Panera Bread coffee, as much as you want for 3 months.
That was a mistake on their part.
Except for Rachel hasn't gone one time.
I know.
So,
I actually passed there today, but like the traffic was crazy.
So tomorrow is a free Whopper or Impossible Burger with a $1 purchase.
So guess what?
We have 4 people in the house that all have T-Mobile. So we're going to go and get it, and we're going to do a heads-up challenge of blind taste test of the Impossible Burger with no bread versus the Whopper.
With no bread.
With no bread. And Anthony said that he doesn't think we're going to be able to know the difference.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he don't know his parents.
So... it's not gonna release tomorrow. We gotta go get it tomorrow and film that. And so that's what we're having tomorrow.
Yeah. The taste test.
The taste test.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Anthony's like, I think you're going to be disappointed to find out the Impossible Burger tastes good. I said, it's not about it tasting good. It's the fact that it's a science project.
Yeah. Ladybug says, I was a costume character at an amusement park in college and we had ice pack vests.
So there is another
That's
myth
brilliant.
that we found out at Disney World, because that's the thing about Disney World in Florida, that they all have ice packs and they have air conditioners in their suits, and the Disney World characters have no ice packs and no air conditioned in their little suits, which is why they are on strict timing to get in and get out for autographs and appearances and things like that, and why they will actually leave, like, if there's only 2 children left, they have to get off stage because
they're not being rude.
So I thought some of those things were very interesting.
Very interesting. And they're always on. As soon as they put their, their costume on, and as soon as somebody puts their little name tag on,
you can't walk around Disney World without with your name tag. If you have your name tag, you're considered working.
I had a friend who was Mulan, gorgeous girl. And she was like, it was tough because you would want to kind of let your shoulders slump or just walk more naturally, and you couldn't. Like, you had to stay on as soon as you came out of the gate.
So Chris said the 7-day reset will be $64 for $80 worth of stuff.
That's incredible.
Shauna said, my good news for the day, I checked glucose like an hour ago. It was 74. So happy. First time to see this number was last time I saw this number was when I did a 48-hour
That is
fast.
incredible,
That's awesome.
Shanta.
Christopher said there are some interesting ingredients in there, so I got to test it and got to see if it causes joint pains from the oil.
Yeah.
Sabrina's been waiting 2 months for an item from Amazon.
Wow. And then other things, it's there the next day. Yeah, you don't know, did I accidentally order something from Wish.com instead of Amazon? Have you ever ordered anything from Wish? It really is like a wishing well. You do not know when it's going to show up.
It's coming from China.
But you really don't know. You forget you ordered it.
Oh, yeah. It's like, hey, it's Christmas. I ordered it 3 months ago.
I will say one of my favorite things that Anthony, we were talking about terrible gifts, but one of my favorite things that Anthony ever got me was from Wish.com, and it was a set of makeup brushes that were all the handles were wands from Harry Potter. They didn't do anything to make this magically better looking, but I love using those.
So Chris said, I can honestly say I've never received a bad Christmas present.
That's so sweet.
I don't know if I can necessarily believe that. He's got a lot of kids.
Well, they were precious. You know what? He appreciates what he gets from his kids. He's not looking at it like, you're 5 years old. You should have known what Daddy would actually want.
Lisa said an ugly sweater with some weird neon-colored balls when I was a tween.
But it was probably before they were doing ugly sweater costume contest. It was just someone was like, you'll love this. My dad got me a sweater one time, and I was like, what were you thinking?
Now, I'm not saying that your kids you appreciate everything your kids get. A drawing is going to make you happy. But is it a good present?
I got one. One time, my dad got me a clown costume. A clown costume. The wig, the outfit, everything. And I opened it up, and it was actually a souvenir from a trip that he had gone on. And he was like, oh, I bought that when I got it as a Christmas present, but he had bought it when he was on a business trip. And I was like, really? Why would you get that for me as a present? I used it to do kids' birthday parties later on, but I thought that was such a weird random present. You're expecting a sweatshirt from the state you visited, or a mug, or a keychain with my name on it, but a clown costume? That was odd.
I'm asking the kids.
What was the worst present that they ever got?
Yeah. So I saw a couple up there. It's a couple. Let me type one at Caleb too. I saw Lori had one there.
I bought my husband a drum set one year, and he bought me a slinky. That is awesome. Do you have stairs? Because I do think that a slinky becomes exponentially more fun if you have stairs. In Florida, everything is flat. So you better make some stairs, or it's just going out the front step of your house and then it's done. It can't go anywhere.
We had stairs growing up, so I always loved playing with a slinky.
Did anybody have that doll that would walk?
No.
The doll that
I didn't have that doll.
You probably didn't, but there was a doll.
It was never in our house. We had all boys.
I had a doll that rode a horse.
Okay.
And it was awesome. That was a good Christmas present.
Jenna said, I thought I was getting an engagement ring and I got a red, white, and blue gumball machine.
Oh, man. And it's awkward, right? Because at that point, you're like, you don't want to make, like, your significant other feel bad that you were, you know, like, oh, man, you didn't get what I was expecting. So, like, you have to make a face that's like, this is good, too.
Renee said, worst present was when my stepmother would wrap essential items like deodorant because I had to buy all my own stuff as a tween.
Man, wow.
Stephanie said, I don't think I've ever gotten a bad Christmas gift. And I'm being honest.
You know, I completely believe that from Steph. You're so sweet. Like, I bet that you're that person that, like, totally just cherishes things. Like, sometimes I will have, like, a face like, really, Joe?
Neither one of them answer us.
Joe's the worst gift recipient.
I don't like getting gifts.
I actually hit a mega deal at Bell's Outlet.
I came home. Where are my goggles? I got to get my goggles.
Bell's Outlet had such great, like, deals. I love Bell's Outlet. It's, like, such a great place. But I came home with, like, 10 packages for Joe, and I knew that he was going to have a fit. So I was like, wait, before you even say anything, because I, like, wrapped him in the car and brought him home ready. He was like, what did you get?
Well, here's the thing, is I'm sitting outside on the front door.
Right.
Like this.
Yes.
So I can't see anything. And I'm flying this thing.
Yeah.
Which travels at about 80 miles an hour.
It looks Christmassy.
And it's flying towards us. And these little pop props, if they hit you, you're going to the emergency room. Because they will slice you up. I think Chris has actually been sliced up by some of these. They can cause some damage. And she's like, keep the goggles on. And she's trying to talk. I'm like, we had this discussion. Don't talk to me while this is on. And she's like, keep the goggles on because I got you a whole bunch of presents and I don't want you to see me carrying all these boxes. So I immediately like fail-safe the thing, which means you flip a switch and it drops 30 feet out of the air into the grass.
He's like, what'd you get? Drone number 2 down.
Anthony said, no, it works great. It really works well, except for I broke a little.
Miriam said she got a generic version of Barbie too.
Anthony said he doesn't remember what the worst Christmas present. I feel like he's just trying to not get in trouble.
Right Family says, I'm off work till January 4th. Some jackwagon came to work with coronavirus. I wasn't around them though. I'm glad because with the new baby.
Especially with the baby, yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. Cheryl says, armadillo-shaped purse from my grandfather. Wow. And you're like, where did you even find this? And then when you saw it, how did you think like, wow, I think this is absolutely you?
Shell said a sign that said, all you need is coffee from my sister-in-law. I hate coffee and I've never had it in my life.
Wow. That is rough because it's just like you're...
Oh, wait. Stephanie's beats the cake. I got a used candle.
No, you didn't.
And it was a real present, not a joke.
No, you didn't. Oh, my gosh.
Defense Wiz got Oscar, said yes. Rachel, Oscar Goldman.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. So one time, okay, so that is worse than what my friend's kid one time, because like the grandfather is terrible about purchasing gifts. Always buys gifts at Walgreens on his way to the house. Like always just forgets, and then suddenly he has to buy presents. And one year, one of the little kids got an alarm clock radio. Because that was it. There wasn't even any toys for him to pick up at Walgreens. And so she's like, that is like the worst. Like, how'd you like to be 5 and you're getting an alarm clock radio?
Christopher said, people that try to get me technology for Christmas never works out right. They usually buy the wrong thing, but they try so hard.
Yeah.
I think everybody in our family knows, do not buy Joe tools and don't buy him technology.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's usually the wrong thing. So I did find a piece of technology today to tell your mom, like, this is what I want. Because she was like, yeah. I'm like, finally, you told me something. Because, like, my problem is technology. I see it, I want it, I buy it. And then now it's Christmas time.
I was absolutely rolling in the aisles, shopping with Caleb at Big Lots. And we were looking in the headphone section. Because he had said he had had Nanny buy him some, like, headphones, like gamer headphones, and they had like quite the selection of headphones.
Don't buy that stuff in Big Lots.
Don't buy that in Big Lots. And he was just like, oh my gosh, like this is from 1987 for sure.
The one thing you should almost never buy from Big Lots is technology, because it's usually very outdated technology.
Yeah.
And then food, you have to be careful because a lot of times the food is
always checks the
at the
expiration
expiration or beyond the. And again, I'm not an expiration date person. I'm like one of those people like, if it expired last week and it's a box of Duncan Hines cake mix, it's fine. You know? Or, I mean, we don't use that anymore. But like Pop-Tarts, we'll buy Pop-Tarts for the kids and stuff like that once in Blue Moon. And I like never care about that because that's the fresh by date. Now milk, different story. Eggs, different story.
And if you're buying Pop-Tarts, it's garbage anyway, so.
Yeah, who cares? Shelly said, I got fake Cabbage Patch when I was 5, and I told people it was my counterfeit doll.
Yes, oh my gosh. And you could totally tell, like, I mean, some of them, like if somebody made a handmade one, like that's different. But like, yeah, they had ones that were, it wasn't even Cabbage Patch. What was the name of that doll? Because I feel like we got some too. Angie said, I'd moved away at age 19 and my mom gave me a pair of pants I had left in my closet.
Wow.
Wow.
Shauna said, one year my grandpa sent us blue permanent markers and government cheese that he stole from his job in the Veterans Home of California.
Wow. I have to say though, like government cheese like tasted amazing. Oh, are you getting back?
I'm
like,
trying
responses?
to get the kids, and Caleb is like trying to like, how can I word this without you guys saying you bought me a crappy gift at one point? He's like, is in price or content?
Okay, so he says worst gift was the cheapo dollar store Walkman that broke the first time that I used it. Thanks, Dad. Okay, so how about like when you would get a combination from a relative of cheap technology and no batteries? So like I can't even the Radio Shack.
Any toy that comes with no batteries is the worst present
Radio
ever.
Shack remote controlled vehicle that was tethered to the string.
Yes.
That was pretty bad. I got a lot of those.
Denise said, Rachel, I loved your singing on Keto on the couch.
Aw, thank you.
Michelle said, worst gift ever. I got a plastic Barbie table and a cloth hanging calendar from 1987.
It was
1996.
I was 26 years old. Oh my gosh. That almost seems like a meme. That is awesome.
Sylvia said a knitted cactus in a pot. It was really sad looking. I said thank you.
Because you don't even know. Like, you're looking at that person like, do you know me at all? I got a lot of very strange coin, like, banks. Have you ever gotten that, like, from people that they're like, I don't know what you want, so I'm just going to get you, like, a coin bank that, like, just tallies up how much coins that you have? I got a lot of those. Apparently, people thought that I was either really into saving or needed to be really into saving.
So Renee's is a little scary. She said my mom stopped buying real Barbies because I would dismember them as they lost Patties and He-Man and had to be buried.
Oh my gosh. So every kid that I know wants to strip down Barbie. Like every single time. It's like without fail. Without fail. I mean, we've had like play dates. I mean, I'm telling on Caleb, he's going to be so sad, but even he'd be 3 years old and we would like have a play date and like the kids would be playing with like dolls or whatever, you know, cars and dolls and things. And I overheard him like say to a little girl, like, I want you to take those clothes off of the doll.
Okay. So Caleb said he got a bag of vending machine chips at a white elephant Christmas party.
Wow. Like, basically, they forgot they were attending this party at all. And that's it. My brother used to also, like, dismember my Barbie dolls.
Right Family said I got socks while all the other kids got fun toys, so I had a hatred for socks as a gift. Christopher said I still don't have my December keto box. I did mess with them and asked why it switched from FedEx to UPS this month. Yeah, that was a bad decision. I mean,
it's a good idea for both of them to do the box.
I know a lot of people have switched away from USPS this month. Like I know even like Keto Brick hasn't been shipping with the post office. They were always using Priority Mail, and everything's been coming Federal Express.
I still don't have my December keto box.
I just.
Oh yeah. Rachel says, please click the thumbs up button. Thank you.
Okay, let's do the giveaway for that real quick. Oop. So pull that out.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we're going to pick the winner for the Foxtail Kitchen.
And you're getting some amazing croutons and you're getting the bread mix, which I think is awesome. And they have a lot of recipes too.
Okay, ready?
Very versatile. Let's see.
I gotta make that big so I can see it.
Yeah. Here we go. How many people want to try some Fox Hill Kitchens? 155, and the winner is Sarah M. I've never tried Fox Hill before. Adore you both. Well, we adore you too, and you're about to end that never tasting Fox Hill Kitchens streak because it's coming your way.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple more of these while I move over this other thing I want to do.
Sarah, the only thing is you need to let Joe know your address.
Yes.
And so you should send it to Joe.
Joe at 2krazyketos at gmail.com. Joe at 2krazyketos.com.
There you go. So, Hungry Heat says the Impossible Burger. Kim says, my sister-in-law gave me underpants 2 sizes too small for me. Then the next year, she gave me the ugliest sweater I have ever seen, 2 sizes too small for me. Yes, that is like a declaration of war. Like, do not get me something that there is like 0 chance of me putting on. Like, oh my goodness, yes. Gail says, ooh, that would be so fun to see Anthony and Caleb do the keto box review together. They're about like, I mean, they get along really well, but they're very different.
They're very
and they
have
different.
very different tastes.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see that myself. Miriam said, Max wanted me to tell you he's playing with modeling clay. He made a purple hamburger and a chicken. I love when kids play with modeling clay and Play-Doh.
Mm-hmm.
Like
we talked about it the other day.
I love that. That is awesome. Way to go, dude.
Christopher said, are either of Burger King's burgers really beef, though?
The verdict may still be out on that.
Rihanna said, Rachel was obviously scared by getting the Ken alternative.
I was. I can still, like, remember, like, trying to get, like, change his clothes. Like, his feet were this big. They were like an adult man's feet. Trying to get his pants off. He had blue underwear, by the way. Yeah. He had blue underwear. I vividly remember that.
Right Family said, watch out, Joe. You're going to eat the Impossible Burger and turn into a temporary woman because it has a lot of estrogen. It does. I know it's made with soy. It's all canola oil and stuff.
Nicole,
I'm going to get super inflamed from eating it.
OMG, just got off work. Yes, the antlers are life. Thank you, Nicole.
Kim said, howdy, everyone coming on late. We're finishing up our Christmas shopping
I pray all as well.
Oh, I pray all as well. Okay. I didn't
He
see the
doesn't have
eye.
his glasses.
I didn't see the eye. It was at the
Gail
end. It
says,
was hiding.
Does anyone remember back in the day when it was said that KFC chicken was really rat meat?
I do.
Oh my gosh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Christy Davis. I'm new to keto chow. What are the best flavors?
She's so cute. Chocolate toffee for the win every time.
Pistachio. We had pistachio ice cream yesterday. Lemon meringue. Chocolate peanut butter, I think, still makes the best peanut butter.
We are presently gathering all of the chicken, though, together for the drop biscuits we are making.
I forgot to look and see if I have enough. It's too late to get more.
I just want to say thank you so much to the people in the Facebook family group who answered my mom this morning, who was scanning for brand new sausage gravy recipes. She's like, I want to change it up a little bit. Find out, and she's like, I completely trust everybody in the Facebook family group. If they say they've tried a recipe and it's delicious, I know it's going to be delicious.
I need to give her some cognac flour instead of xanthan gum. Xanthan gum gets kind of like gummy.
Yeah, but thank you for the recipes because we're going to enjoy them.
Okay. Chris said, you mistakenly think that my kids got Miriam or I anything on a routine basis. Jonah said in the 80s they weren't ugly sweaters. They were just sweaters.
Yep. Yes. I actually... So recently, somebody at church gifted me a sweater that they had from their childhood because they were like, they said that they thought that I would really enjoy wearing it. And it was like when they saw it, they thought of me. Right. Can I go get that really quickly? Because I think you need to see like the sweater that everybody thinks like
Heather said Amazon apologized and hopefully we'll have a whole new snowflake on Wednesday. You can do whatever you wish when the one in pieces. I want the one that's in pieces. I seriously want that one. Like it is going on the tree. It represents 2020. Right Family said anything chocolate is good with coffee using keto chow. Brianna said, but you did use the clown costume. Your dad knew you would use it someday. Oh, that was for Rachel. Tabitha said, my husband thought it was funny to give me a Caddyshack singing and dancing gopher. It was annoying and quickly went into the donation box. Let's see. Sarah said, I had a customer buy a sweater today, but I told her it was super cute and I was being honest when she told me she was buying it for an ugly sweater contest at work. I think I still have good taste. What do you got?
My new to me sweater.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this.
This is new to me.
You look like Bill Cosby.
Well, I do, you know what I was thinking? Punky Brewster. I thought this was like a Punky Brewster. So I guess this is like an actual 90s. Oh, I dropped a ball. I dropped a hoop.
Don't worry about it.
What's all the hoopla? I don't even know what happened to it. I must have hit a doorway. But like, yes, I was like, okay. They were like, I saw this and I was like, that is Rachel. And I was like, okay, I'm in. Let's do it.
Chris said,
we'll be in a future video.
Actually, Bruce got me a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card for Christmas. We did a gift exchange early for Miriam's family. That was a great present. That's the new favorite kid now.
That I was gonna say.
Right? That's got to be the only way a kid could beat that was if they give you a gift certificate for Texas Roadhouse. Then that becomes the new favorite kid.
Yeah.
Right?
If they're in competition.
And don't tell me you don't have a favorite kid. Everybody's got a favorite kid.
Do you have a favorite kid?
Of course you do.
I don't have a favorite kid.
Everybody's got a favorite kid.
Wow.
It's kind of, I don't know about a favorite kid because our kids are so different. Well, they're like completely different.
Let me tell you who's not our favorite kid today.
Your favorite kid is the one that was born at the time, right?
I'll tell you who's not my favorite kid today. Roscoe. Roscoe is not my favorite kid.
Oh, the chickens tore that thing apart. I found it in like 15 different pieces out there.
So this morning, I was doing my devotions and I see the cat. I could hear that weird sound that's like I've got something in my mouth. It's like it's not right. It's not a normal cry. And I thought he's brought me something. Like he's outside the door and he has something dead. So like I look and I see the white underbelly of this animal in his mouth, and I'm thinking like it's a rat, like he's gotten another mouse because he's quite the mouser. And so I'm like, no, you're not coming in unless you put that thing down. And so a couple minutes later he comes back and I hear him like a normal cry, like, okay, I put it down, come on inside.
And I go to let the dog out to go to the bathroom.
And I said, watch out, there's probably a mouse out there because I saw him with it. It wasn't a mouse. It was a giant, like not even an iguana.
It wasn't an iguana. Well, it was an actual iguana.
No, I know, but I mean, it was one I hadn't seen before. It had a different snout.
Oh no, it was a baby because what you didn't know, because I've been chasing them. I've been trying to get some really good footage with these drones. Because you can get really up close when you see those drones those footage of people like jumping off a cliff. It's these kind of drones. So there's a mama that
we have
a set of babies in the tree directly across the street.
Oh, Lord.
And so I've been trying to get footage of them where they all come. There's a big giant orange one, which is the dad.
Oh, gosh.
And then this giant green one. And every day I watch them come out with about 30 of them.
Oh,
come
great.
Running. And that's probably one of them.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a baby.
So
he killed it. But it wasn't quite dead.
It wasn't quite dead. And then, so we have to like restrain Tabitha because of course she's like, what's that? What's going on out here? Like, and so I don't want her bringing it inside the house because she will.
Right. But she won't kill it. She'll play with it.
She'll just play with it in my house. And then he's trying to get it outside without getting bit. And then the chickens are like,
well, they were still in the hen house.
But they're like prison yard in there.
So I threw it in the middle of the yard, let them out, and they tore it to shreds.
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome.
Oh my Lord.
Okay, so you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
We have another giveaway?
We're going to do, thank you to Just Made Keto. We're going to give away a $10 gift card for Just Made Keto.
Wow, like right now?
Yeah.
So we don't have to wait till tomorrow?
No.
Like our Wednesday?
Nope.
Wow.
Ready?
So do you know what? It's just going to
everybody,
randomly draw.
if you're in here right now and been acting in the chat.
Wow.
You ready?
Let's see. Somebody's about to get
$10.
$10 from Just Made Keto. And it's going to Rachel Bartley.
So Rachel's do me
Wow.
a favor and let me turn this back on.
Congratulations.
And we actually have one more,
Okay.
but we're not gonna do it right now. So Rachel, send me an email at joe@2crazyketos with all of your information. I don't know what they want, so give me your shipping information, your email address, and they'll send you a $10 gift card for Just Made Keto.
Congratulations. So Patty says I got a belt buckle without a belt. what am I supposed to do with that, right?
Oh, that one's good. Trucker Cat said, hubby went to the laundromat today, and I got a gift card from the laundromat owners for $4.25. They were given to every customer.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's scrolling off
That
the
is
screen
so
now.
nice.
Kim said, my best gift was a hula hoop when I was 8. Oh, man.
And you lost it.
Yeah, and it's like we're beyond. That's how far behind we are.
Oh,
We're just
your
gonna
Bed
have
Bath
to-
and Beyond?
We're just going to have to go
Start
down.
from the bottom and go up.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Stephanie said Hillary's like me, bought her some nice stuff one year, and the only thing she paid most attention to was a huge roll of bubble wrap I got.
Anthony.
Anthony was a box guy.
Yeah, but he liked the bubble wrap too.
Yeah, he still does. And dry ice. When ice cream
Dry
comes from
ice.
a company, he's
Yes.
like, give me the dry ice.
Enlightened is his favorite company because when it comes with
He doesn't
dry,
even want the ice cream. He just
he doesn't
wants
want
the
the
dry
ice. He just wants the dry ice. He just wants to play with it.
Let's see. Stephanie said, my sister and brother murdered Mrs. Beasley. Mama sewed her back in white material, and I guarded her from them for the rest of my life.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Poor Mrs. Beasley from Family Affair.
Yeah.
I love that show.
He said, my brother and I have a Nerf ping pong set. We lost the balls.
You lost the balls?
So we popped the head off a few of my sister's balls.
Cut the hair off and use them as replacement balls? Are you serious? And it actually worked? That's kind of cool.
Denise said, Hubs got me a mini trampoline a few years ago. I was 195 pounds. Sorry, this fat girl wasn't going to break my neck on that thing. I can face plant stepping off of a 2-inch step. Love my Hubs, but I gave it to the kids.
Oh, man. Let me tell you, I've tried, and I'm not coordinated enough for a trampoline. And one time, I jumped on one, and it was like jump, jump, and then I went through the springs. Leave it to me to find a hole and fall down in it.
Okay, that's congratulations. Sarah, Chrissy said, thanks for the keto chow flavor suggestions. I appreciate it.
You're so
Heather said,
cute.
I'm so far behind. Yeah, I know. It's moving.
Robin made drop biscuits tonight for dinner.
Cool.
Linda says, my sister and sister-in-law got beautiful handmade trays with a cutout for embroidery in the bottom with glass over it. I got a fish-shaped cutting board with a clock face stuck on it. Boo! Have you ever spent a lot of time picking someone else out a gift and then had them say, hey, can I return this for cash? Yes. My brother is like known for not liking what I get.
We got the coolest gift ever for her brother
I think we've nailed it this year.
We finally got a gift that he's not going to put in a garage sale on Monday.
Oh, yes. That's super fun because we live just around the street, and my mom is in here, and she could totally testify that too.
We've done it to her too.
I can't even tell you like how many times you've gone around the corner and he's had a yard sale, and there's your present that you just got him.
Chris put up the drop biscuit recipe.
Oh, thank you. I actually started taping the receipt to some of his gifts, just knowing, like, I'm sure I got this wrong.
So Maitreya said, my sausage gravy is sausage, heavy cream, sage, basil, salt, pepper, beef-based keto chow, which
That sounds
actually
delicious.
is better than using the xanthan gum because the
Yeah.
acacia fiber is going to thicken it up anyway. So you don't even need to add in the xanthan gum because xanthan gum, when you overheat it, does become a little sticky and like globs.
Keto chow drop biscuits are the bomb.
Yep.
They're freaking delicious.
Can you make the drop biscuits with taco? Yes, you can.
Shauna says it looks like a Rastafarian sweater. It really does.
Christopher said the Keto Chow and Keto Connect biscuits are both awesome. I tried the Keto Chow drop biscuits with whole eggs, and it turned out more into a roll. I like it way better with just the egg whites as written.
Sylvia likes our tree. Thank you. Joe's face when he saw the sweater. Yep, because he's about to go out on a date with that.
I am.
Yep.
Edward said lemon meringue Keto Chow tastes like Fruity Pebbles to me. I love it. Add some like a little bit of lemon juice, or you can get the little lemon packets, the little lemon water packets, and it really ups that lemon
It really
flavor.
does. Those like true lemon.
True lemon, yeah. Denise said it looks like a hippie sweater. I like it, but I don't wear long sleeves.
It's got to be cold. Well, or I go grocery shopping. If I go grocery shopping, I want long sleeves because the refrigerated section makes me cold.
Gail said, I hope Tabitha, Roscoe, or Charity get a hold of that ring because it will be toast.
Oh, man, it will be toast. Well, oh, yeah.
Well, Tabitha's in her crate.
Yeah, Tabitha went, like, in his self-imposed
Otherwise, she
night-night.
would be in here.
Yeah.
She actually goes in there and closes her door.
She does. She's like, I'm done with you people.
Mommy said, I'm mean.
You lost an antler ring, yes. Hey, Katrina, how are you, girl?
She said, I hope they don't get a hold, and I guess it was...
Oh, Shelly says, I know my parents have a favorite kid, and it's not me. Well, you're my favorite, Shelly.
Steph said, you got to post those videos of Joe of the iguana. We completely thought about it afterwards, actually.
It was so scary in the moment, because I was so afraid that...
But the video of me, like, chasing them with the drone, I'm going to.
Yeah. Don says, I'm so glad I don't live in Florida. There are so many iguanas. It's like it is just not even funny. The worst part is we also have hawks that will pluck the iguanas right out of the trees, but their beak is so sharp that they're picking them up by the head, but then they behead them. And now you've got sky chickens you have iguanas falling from the air.
Right.
And we've had them fall in the backyard.
So Mommy said, my mom told me you always love the firstborn child because you feel sorry for them because you practice on them. Yeah, I'm the second child.
Thanks for saying that.
So that is absolutely true. I mean, and if you go through our photo albums, I mean, Rachel wasn't married to me at the time, but like when John Paul was born, I've got probably 20 albums of him. I don't think we have one of Anthony in 20 years.
So my friend Beth is the 7th child, and she's like, I'm lucky I got my feet on my birth certificate. Like, because there's so many kids. So she's very intentional of making sure that there's the same amount of pictures for every one of her 4 children, because
right.
She's like, I know what it was like to be the 7th kid.
By the 3rd child, you're like, the street there, don't worry about it, just keep going.
I think you're just exhausted. Yeah, right, you have boundaries for the 1st kid, and the 2nd kid, you're like, 3rd kid, you got this.
Gail said, animals are gross. Now I'm traumatized. I always scared my cat will bring me an unwanted gift.
You got to definitely be watching that window and listening to that cry. Like, I know Roscoe's I've got something for you cry.
Shauna wants to know, are we still doing Wednesday? Yes, that's only for a $10 gift card. The drawing we're going to pull on Wednesday from the comment section of today's video is for a complete box.
Can we pick another one?
We're going to.
Let's do another one.
As soon as I get caught up.
Okay, well then, so never.
Renee said, folks in Texas spend tons on just Buc-ee's.
Oh.
Let's see. Wanda said, been watching on my TV, going to miss these nightly lives.
Aw. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope that we've brought a little bit of levity to your Christmas season. And
we do love doing it.
It's
a lot of work. Otherwise, we do it all the time.
But we just love you guys so much. And we really do pray that this is just a great holiday season for you. And I know that this is like a crazy year, totally. But we're just so grateful for your life. And we're grateful that you're just spending time with us. Thank you.
Listen, trampolines are the leading cause of spinal injury per my son's physical therapist.
Wow.
I believe that. As a landscaper in Florida, I would be completely okay if they made them illegal.
It's very hard to
weed eat and mow around. And ask Andy, because you got to get halfway underneath it, and then there's this big section in the middle. So yeah, I would be completely fine if we said get rid of them. Of course, I'm completely ready to move after finding out that one of our friends who goes to church with us, who lives down the street, is moving to Tennessee. And when he told me that his property taxes and his insurance on, I don't know how many acres. 4 acres with a house and a barn and another outbuilding is a quarter of just our property taxes.
I don't know why trampolines made you think of that. Did you want to jump out of here or something?
I would just have a trampoline there.
Oh.
For our grandkids.
No, because
I would never mow it.
I don't think I would. I'm scared of those things. I really am. No kidding. Go through the middle of 2 springs and you'll be afraid of it too. Gail says, I have a mini trampoline. I love it, although mine is covered with clothes in my bedroom right now. That was my stair stepper. I had a stair stepper as a young adult, and it was the perfect coat hanger. I put all of my clothes on it.
I was working on Anthony, would you consider moving? He's like, no. I'm like, come on, move. What if we can get 10 acres and enough room with like houses for you and your brother.
It's
and
a hard to, he's a Florida
like,
boy.
he was like, I like it here. I'm like, you've never been anywhere else. How do you know you won't like it somewhere else?
Kim says, does anyone know if you can mix the drop biscuits, dry ingredients all together to make it at a later time?
Yes, you can.
Caboodle says, as the oldest brother, I always get my younger brother's gag gifts. Once I got them aprons, chef hats, and menus for a roadkill cafe. My son and nephew actually brought them real roadkill in coolers. Wow. I love that effort into that. I mean, that, like, you are all into that Christmas gift.
Heather
that is
said,
awesome.
Boji and Phil are playing fetch with the loudest squeaky ball ever.
They only are attracted to the loudest toy.
Well, Tabitha likes to pull the squeaky out, though.
Yeah, but
right after she pulls the eyes off.
She pulls the eyes off first.
Steph said, thank you for drinking the Perrier water on a video recently. Checked at Sam's Club, and they have lemon, peach, and lime, and great price. Getting some this week.
I love Perrier. Wanda says, worst Christmas gift was when I received a walking doll that was broke and my mom exchanged it for a microscope. I was so upset and threw an ugly fit. Turns out I love the microscope. That's good.
That's awesome.
That's a nice like silver lining. Dawn says, although I'd like to be your neighbor, you could teach me to cook, or I could use your Blackstone, or you could cook for me, but those iguanas, nope. I'm with you. Like every time one crosses the yard, I'm seriously like that much closer to moving. One was like right by my tire, and I thought, well, great, I can't go to work because there's no way that I can approach that car.
So, Steph said, disadvantage of being the baby of kids. Mothers learn how to be the perfect detective, and the youngest kid gets away with nothing.
Wow.
That is absolutely true.
You think so?
Oh, yes.
I've heard that, like...
You know all the tricks.
Well, the only thing is, like, I've heard a lot of people say that, like, well, I mean, like, my friend Beth being, like, the youngest of 7, and she's like... Everybody would say...
Your antlers deflating.
Oh, no. That you're, like, she would get away with a lot because she was the baby. And, like, you got treated like the baby. I'm going to have to blow up my... But now I have antler head. So I have to wait until afterwards. I don't know. I'm going to weigh my options. What do you think?
Gail said, okay, that does it. I'm never coming to Florida. Sounds like a horrible state. Dead things falling from the sky. No thanks. Chrissy Davis said, worst gift I ever got was my sister regifted a sweater I brought for her for her birthday a couple months earlier.
Oh, man. They forgot that you got it.
Michael said, I'm the youngest of 2. My sister is my mom's favorite, and I'm my dad's favorite.
That's awesome. Christopher said, so I just realized today that I was accumulating points with Perfect Keto. Did not know that they had a point system.
That's a newer system that they have, yeah.
That's kind of awesome. Heather says, Tennessee is awesome. Steph says, we can do a live keto chow fasting for all of January for accountabilities. I love it.
Teresa said, I'm grateful for 2KK.
Thank you. I've loved the 12 days of keto. My evenings are not going to be the same without these lives. Love you both. Thank you, guys. Oh, my gracious.
Chris said, we just mow half of the lawn, then move the trampoline to the other side of the yard. So I had this one customer.
Smart way to do it.
I got very good at moving the trampoline without getting off of the riding lawnmower.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I figured out how to, like just get the leg right in between and slowly push it, and then you move over to... I was lazy. I mean, I weighed 300 pounds at the time, so like I certainly didn't want to get off of the riding mower.
We're on our way to the trampoline park right now. Now, the trampoline park is different. Those things are awesome. But here's the thing. So Caleb actually, they not too long ago had gone as like part of like a youth group, like a bunch of friends going like, well, we've done bowling and we've gone to play billiards, so let's go to the trampoline park. And so he said there was like you can buy it at the admission, you can play for an hour, or you could get the unlimited package. And he's like, the unlimited package was such a great value, I needed to buy the unlimited. He said, let me tell you, if you don't regularly go on a trampoline, you don't realize what a workout it is.
Yeah.
He's like, after an hour, I was almost dead. So like the unlimited package was like kind of a waste on me because there was no way that I could jump for that long.
Janet said, when I was in school at the Kid Exchange, my mom would always buy a food gift, and I would always end up with a pair of socks or a book of Lifesavers.
Aw, I loved the book of Lifesavers.
Sherry, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Chris said, I think our property tax for a quarter of acre on our house was $2,300.
Wow.
So his property tax, and he said he was like 20 minutes outside of Chattanooga, was $500 a year. And his insurance, including all of the outbuildings, was $700.
That was
like,
incredible.
Rachel, before she told me, she's like, please don't tell him this. And he was like, why? She's like, because he's going to want to move. And I'm like, yes.
That's crazy.
That is insane. But I would happily take $2,300 a year.
Yes, we are definitely continuing to pray for Jolly, Renee's greyhound.
Christopher said, do iguanas taste like frogs?
I will never know either
know.
of those things.
Steph said their property tax this year was $1,034.
Wow. Man, we're in the wrong state.
Yeah, we definitely are. Keto Queening with Nita said, it's been amazing hanging with you both for the 12 days of keto. I'm going to miss tuning in nightly. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Thank you. How will I know when my giveaway ships from the Daily Rinds?
I don't, you may get put in a thing where it automatically ships. I don't, again, we just pass on your name. Some of the companies, I didn't even know Keto Brick, some of the companies will send me a thing saying hey, okay, I got it, we're shipping it out. Other companies just ship it out. I didn't even know Keto Brick shipped it out to you. I never even got a confirmation that they got the
they never
email.
even said anything to us.
So, just watch for it. Again, everybody's super busy. I know the Keto Crate, they won't even mail it out till next month.
They are on Instagram. If you want to, send them a message and just say, hey, I won the 2 Crazy Ketos giveaway. Just wanted to see, so I can be looking for it.
Yep. Steph said my mom would literally tape a note that was torn in a million pieces. And every time I pulled something, I would come home and she'd ask, how was D-Hall?
Don't know how she ever find out. They know everything. I'm serious. Moms just forget the eyes in the back of their head. I felt like my mom just absolutely had a microphone on me somewhere. She always knew.
Chris said Joe's doing a PIT maneuver with a lawnmower. PIT maneuver is where you ram the rear quarter panel and cause the other car to spin out.
Wow. Really want to go for the Keto Chow Challenge. Need to remember to order December 26th.
Kristen, if you go to Chattanooga, you can run around saying choo-choo.
Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? I love that. I love that song.
Daphne said, I think my property tax is $1,500 here in California, but that's because my parents bought the house in 1970.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference if you're grandfathered in. Just sold a home in Tennessee. Property taxes were low, but sales tax was almost 11%, and everything is taxed, including groceries. I miss the mountain view. Wow. I bet you do.
Yeah.
That was the thing. I mean, he was showing me pictures of the house that he was moving into, and I couldn't help but look at the vistas that he was going to be looking at. It was beautiful. Such a beautiful place.
Michael said property tax on a mini 2-acre farm in...
$800 in Kentucky.
I would still trade places with you.
Aww.
Okay, ready? We're going to get off, but we're going to do one more.
Heather says that my kids never got away with anything because Phil and I had misspent youths and knew all the tricks. Yes.
Okay, I got to come back for that one. So we've always said, I always wanted a girl, and Rachel was always like, you would have been the worst father for a girl.
Worst dad ever for a girl.
It would have been daddy's little girl for sure. And I always say, but my thing was always I wanted a little girl when they were little, but then I would drive past the high schools and be like, yeah, I don't want a daughter. But I know how boys think. So I would have been the dad standing there with a gun.
Well, my friend, Caitlin, she said that, she's one of 4 daughters. And her first, date with her husband,
her dad was cleaning 17 guns.
At this, he had them all just spread out across the table cleaning the guns.
That absolutely would have been me.
And
my daughter would have never gone on a date without an escort, even at the age of 25 years old.
Thank goodness.
So yeah, because I know how boys think, I definitely would not have, I would not have been. My daughter would have loved me when she was little and hated me when she was older.
When you were making her wear her Amish guard?
Yeah. Okay, you ready? Let's do a giveaway. One more, and then we're going to get off.
Oh, Heather says Haley and Emily still have Phil wrapped around their fingers.
Okay, you ready?
He's so sweet. Yes.
We're going to go back to...
Giveaways.
We're going to roll again. Now, we're going to roll again. Sylvia!
Because of... You're getting a $10. Is that what it is?
It's a $10 gift card.
Keto.
Chris is a mod, so
yeah.
So Sylvia,
Chris was the first winner.
Yeah, send us an email at joe@twocrazyketos.com. Okay, so Wednesday.
Yes.
8:30 p.m. Right, we're gonna pick the winner for the perfect keto, or not the perfect keto, the just made keto. Everything's got keto in the name.
With a giant box of muffins and the icing, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so we really appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight.
I'm gonna inflate my antlers, because look at this, now it's becoming like a hairdo. Pretty soon I'll be like, it'll be like a little, I love this thing. Thank you, Lisa. I wanna go in the pool with this.
Okay, have a good night, guys.
We love you.
Bye.